Hi, I'm Rachel Vindman. I'm one of the hosts of the Suburban Women Problem Podcast. We're on hiatus right now, but I'd just like to say something about the recent Supreme Court rulings in Florida.
The Florida Supreme Court late Monday paved the way for the state's 6-week abortion ban to take effect. But the justices, in a separate ruling, said Florida voters will be able to decide on a constitutional amendment protecting abortion access in November.
We know from data and polling that somewhere between 70 and 80% of Americans support abortion at least until the 24-week mark. And we know that the Florida legislature and the governor are not representing the will of the people. So it's very exciting that we will get a chance to vote on this because in many states that's not even allowed. So what does this mean for Florida in November? Number one, it means the Republicans are going to have to spend time and money campaigning in Florida, and they didn't expect to have to do that. They thought it would be very easy, and it's not going to be for them. And there are some Republicans, some supposedly very conservative Republicans who are going to have to discuss this. And again, as we know, the will of the people is not a 6-week abortion ban. So that's something they're going to have to talk about. And it's very likely that some Republicans in vulnerable districts those seats will be flippable and they will be won by a Democrat. So really hoping that happens. One of the other things that I'm very excited about is I think the ballot initiative for abortion, and then also there's one for recreational marijuana use. I think both of these issues are going to allow us to register and get out the vote for a lot of people who are no longer or have never participated in the electoral process. And I know if you're watching this, that's not you, but let's face it, there are a lot of Americans who do not participate. And so I'm excited because I think these two ballot initiatives are really going to bring out the vote. And in doing so, we're going to have a lot of people see that voting and participating matters. There is a direct effect in our lives when we participate in this process. So I think those are really good things that are going to come out of this. In the meantime, it is devastating to me that Florida is going to have a 6-week abortion ban. We know that many women will suffer. We've heard the stories from other states. We've heard the stories of these horrible laws, the unintended, or maybe they're not unintended, but the consequences of them. And it makes the work we do between now and November so critical so that we can pull back that law and make sure that no one has to suffer beyond November. So if this is the topic that interests you and you want to hear more about suburban women and issues that are affecting this very important constituency, I urge you to check out the Suburban Women Problem Podcast. We're on break right now, as I mentioned, but we'll be back on April 17th with a lot of great topics that you can inform yourself and then talk to your friends about. And I really hope that you will join us.